really hard. But the sun's coming out now. Wow, look at that. What a mess. What a mess. Ooh. Look at that. These two are going to be all muddy. All muddy. All muddy. Oh, wow. Let's see. Wow, look at this one. Holy moly. Oh, damn. It poured. But we get the rainbow for it. And it's going to hit hard. That's the other one. You still hear a little thunder. Morning, everyone. Bingo. Is this Apache land? It's not. It's actually not. It's in the Mojave. I'm in the Mojave Desert. But when storms like this come in viciously, as you can see, they come in and they're so destructive. They're just destructive. They're just extremely destructive, and they just, cause so much damage to the, to the desert. Oh, here's a big ass hole outside. So this is kind of still part of my property over here. Some flooding. This flooding is really bad because none of these roads are maintained. So, but there was a rainbow this morning when I started this stream. Well, the sun's starting to come out. All right, come on. You want me to play? What do you do there? I escaped from the city to come here. Look at the ground. So I work in the city and then I come here on the weekends. Usually I chill out in my hot tub, enjoy the sun, hang out on the couch. Just I do some trails. You kill people? No, I don't kill people, but I do have protection and a lot of it. So, and we do target practice. We get some target practice things out here. So that's the one fun thing about being out here. We get to play with our toys. There's one of our target practice we did the other day. Didn't do too bad there. The other one over there. And then we line the bank with like milk cartons and whatever. And we just go to town. So nice place. Thank you. I like it, except when it ruins my property like this. It's not good. And it was literally like an overnight. Like, look at that. That's insane. That's crazy. What do you do there? Yeah, you need more trees there. Yeah, we just started planting all these trees because there was nothing here. It was completely, this hole wasn't even here. We had to dig this. We had to hire contractors and people to dig this for us because the winds are so bad here sometimes. I'm not from USA. I'm in Mongolia. Love Red Brothers. You're buffering? Okay. Let me head back over. You kill people? Bye and good day. Bye. Take care. Here's your ball, booty. Yeah, so when we get storms like that, that's the only thing about. But it's going to be beautiful. Good day. Looks drier than a dead dangly out there. Yeah, it's you can tell it's really bad over there. It's really bad. What you want? What you want, little one? So I had to capture this. I have a great video I'm going to post later on of the actual storm from last night with the lightning. And oh, you can still hear the thunder. I mean, the thunder is crazy. I kind of like storms and when it's windy. You say did you say you're in Mongolia? So if someone's in Mongolia on the chat, that's what they said. Take care. Passerby, you. Oh, me? No. I'm in the Mojave Desert in California. And we get some water damage over there. Come on. You want me to play over here? Yeah, I'm in California, Mojave. Actually right outside, maybe an hour from Joshua Tree. So, but that storm started last night. And really, I wonder if there's any, yeah, there'll be some flooding on that side too. But the sun today probably will dry everything. Second hottest place in the USA. Yes, exactly. We are exactly almost the same temperature as Death Valley. So, sorry, these dogs. All he does is bark. Yeah, we are same temperature as Death Valley, pretty much. It got to 127 one year here. Gorgeous, and I love it here. No one can build around us. So we are the last street on the house. I mean, last street on the road, which are not maintained roads. All this is government land. We have a crazy ass spooky shack right over there. It's kind of, sometimes I head over to check it out, but I collect rare stones and I look for gems and stuff. So I go beyond the fence here. We have 5 acres, so our land actually goes out to the telephone pole. I don't know if you can see it, but so a question, I want to buy something similar. How much is it going to cost me? Well, we know nothing is cheap right now, right? So it's expensive. I wouldn't buy in California. If you can find something like this, like in a different state, you'd probably do a lot better. But the laws here in California and the taxes and everything is out of control. The cost of, like, it cost me $90 to fill my truck the other day. So gas is still $4.89 a gallon, $5, $5.09. You know, my electric bill is like $500 a month. It's extremely expensive. So yeah, California is way too expensive to, I mean, we have this, but we're dead poor. But why does the government own the land? So this is government, because the mountains you're looking at right now is military. That's all military base. All of this whole entire thing is 29 Palms military base. So they also own all this other land because they do their practices out here. Like behind this telephone pole, like maybe a mile or so behind that is where so I get to watch their practices from right here. And so they own all this land, everything. Oh, you can hear the thunder. All of it, all of this, everything. Those mountains over there, behind these mountains are all military. So that's nuts for electricity. Yeah, it's insane for electricity. But we run the AC. It's like, 120 degrees. You got to run the AC. So, and we have, we got a massive AC unit for, 1,200 square foot house. So the AC and, set 0.74 cents per kilowatt. Yeah, it's insane. Rest of USA is 0.17. Yeah, see, so out here is, I mean, it's insane. Thank you, JK, for that info. I know you know that for sure, because you monitor that. You've been on the chat before, but it is extremely expensive to have something like this. And believe me, I am living paycheck to paycheck and borrowing, and it's not, I'm trying to hold on, as much as I can. Do you know someone? Do you know someone? The military made it easy for you to buy this land. No. Okay. So we looked. We used to vacation in Joshua Tree every year. We rented this Airbnb for like 6 years in a row, and we used to rent it out 6 weeks out of the year. And we loved it here. We just loved it. So we decided to look for land out here. And it took 2 years, but my husband found this property 6 years ago. And it was pretty much looked like that. We bought it not dirt cheap. We bought it, when the finance rate was, I got 3% on the house. And so we were able to, it had the siding on the house, but it had an outhouse right here with that like target practices. There was an outhouse there. There was no tree. We just did the trees. You could not live in the house. It had to be redone. So yes, it was pre-COVID, exactly. So we bought it for the land and the view, and we bought it because it has its own water source. So we have our own well. So that's one thing we don't have to pay for in California, which is another huge expense. The water bills out here are ridiculous. So we have our own water source. No one else can build around us. And that's kind of why we bought it. And then we put about $150,000 into the house. We did all the new electrical, plumbing, floors, bedrooms, kitchens, bathrooms, everything. We stripped the house down. We stripped down to the siding. We stripped down to the frame of the house and rebuilt there, and then added the AC and all this other stuff. So it was not cheap. And then now everything is skyrocketed. The electric is quadrupled. I thank you, lady, for being. I was kind of whatever. No worries. I'm proud of you. Well, it's not just me. I have others that help. So, but I work my ass off. I work 50 hours a week, and I make decent money if the economy was okay, but the money I make still isn't enough to pay the mortgage, the electricity, all the other bills that come with it, the gas to get here because I live in another spot to work. So, the gas and all the other bills is just insane. But, we do have our satellites and our Starlink, and this property is locked down. We have camera systems, and it's the bankers for sure. Absolutely. That's what's happening to this country. It's all over my channel. I do tons of videos on the currency and what's happening to the dollar, what's going to happen with AI. I have another channel called Desert Living 2.0, which is my AI channel. Yeah, so from my paycheck, the government takes 35% or 38% of my paycheck. And then the state of California takes 15% of my paycheck. And then when I go buy anything in California, they take, I think, 8.5 or 8.7%. So pretty much I'm left with nothing. And then, I also have all the other stuff that comes out, right? My health insurance. And so I barely make enough to survive. And the food bill for, me, my husband, my dogs, it's stealing. California is stealing. The government is stealing. It's I don't know how people are going to live. I don't know how I'm going to survive, to be honest. It's rough. It's really rough for everybody. And something's got to stop. Something's got to happen. I'm tired of it. I'm just sick of this shit. And the whole thing with Charlie Kirk and all that, they're lying. Let's see. And I thought my country was bad for taxes. California takes a price. JK says $12 eggs is $11 to $14 now. So $12 eggs, are now 11. Yeah, it's insane. Pre-COVID, $3.99. Right. Yeah, my gimbal is. I don't know why it's not working. There we go. Okay. So yeah, it's really rough. It's global. The Federal Reserve is the source of it. Yeah, it is global, and that's why I'm trying to hold on to this place, because I did consider selling and trying to go somewhere else, but it's everywhere. You can't, it's just everywhere. It's just everywhere. It's in every state. Trump was supposed to fix all this, and he's made it worse. I've never lived. This is the worst time in my life right now. It's the worst time I've ever lived, is right now. With everything that's going on and the lies being told, I just released a video last night about Charlie Kirk and how they're lying to us. And Tucker Carlson did this amazing video that I covered. And he just pretty much laid it all out. And I don't know. You can't stop the world from turning and pay everyone to sit at home for 2 years while printing more money without consequences. That's right. That's right. So you know a little bit about that, don't you? Passerby. And they're still doing it. They're still doing it. This big, beautiful bill, that's a government spending bill. And that's why Elon was so friggin' pissed about what Trump did. Elon was trying to cut, while behind his back, Trump was passing this bill to spend, and Elon had no idea. So a big fight broke out, and it's horrible. Everything is just awful. JK says absolutely, he agrees with you. Don't sell it, just buy some goats and chickens and plant some. Yeah, well, that was another thing we considered. But we have a lot of wild coyotes out here, and we have a lot of wild animals out here. So, there's a house down here that has a kennel. So they're a breeder, and that's my closest neighbors down there. So they have a kennel, and that's what they do for business. I'm not sure what type of dogs they sell, but they can you see Elon's face? Yes. Go to my channel. You'll get to see the launches. I have some videos of that. My little one's going in. I have some videos of the launches. Yes, we get to see them when he when he does his launches in California. So it's pretty cool to watch. You can see Elon SpaceX from there. Yes, we can. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You can see Elon SpaceX rocket from there. So when Elon launches, it's from this side here. So we go over, and we got some video of it, some great video of it actually. It's all over my channel. And it's on my channel. Then check out some of the windstorms on my channel that happen. That's why you see the sandbags everywhere. The windstorms are insanely horrific. They've taken down these trees. As you can see, we have to have like poles, and it's a rough place to live, but it's beautiful here. It's not an easy place to, we bought it originally for a vacation home, but ended up loving it so much that, my husband's like, I'm not leaving here. So he's here, and then I travel back to the city on Sunday, and I go to work all week. So I live by myself during the week in the city, and then I travel here on Fridays, and I hang out with my husband and my dogs. You're both happy, and that's what matters. That's exactly what matters. Yeah, we're both grateful that we get to keep this place, because when the world comes crumbling down, I think this is like I said, where my husband, my dogs, and for ourselves. You know, everything is alarmed, and we can see people coming from, you know, down the streets, and I see a car. If WW3 starts, I'll come there. Please remember my name. Oh, Snake, I won't forget you. I won't forget you.